Hey everyone, welcome to another episode. Today we're diving into something that shapes societies, inspires art, and influences personal lives across the globe: religion.
That's right. It's a big topic and one that can be approached from so many different angles. We're not here to debate the validity of any particular belief system, but to explore the underlying components that make up religion as a whole.
Exactly. It's about understanding the anatomy of religion, if you will. What are the core elements that consistently appear, regardless of the specific faith?
So, where do we start? What are religions made up of?
Well, let's start with the big one: beliefs. Every religion has a set of core beliefs that define its understanding of the world, humanity's place in it, and the ultimate reality.
Okay, so things like the existence of God or gods, the nature of the soul, the afterlife, the really fundamental stuff.
Precisely. These beliefs provide a framework for understanding existence and often answer some of life's biggest questions.
And I guess that leads us to another key component: rituals and practices.
Absolutely. Beliefs are important, but they often translate into specific actions, ceremonies, and practices that reinforce those beliefs.
So we're talking about things like prayer, meditation, sacrifices, pilgrimages, the outward expressions of faith.
Exactly. And these rituals often serve to create a sense of community and shared identity among believers.
Which brings us to another crucial aspect: the social dimension of religion.
Definitely. Religion is rarely a solitary pursuit. It almost always involves a community of believers who share common values, practices, and a sense of belonging.
Think of congregations, temples, mosques, synagogues. These are all physical manifestations of that social dimension.
Right? And within those communities, you often find specific roles and hierarchies such as priests, imams, rabbis, individuals who are seen as having specialized knowledge or authority within the religious tradition.
Okay, so we've got beliefs, rituals, and the social dimension. But beyond these, what about the more abstract dimensions?
That's where we get into the metaphysical, cultural, and ethical dimensions of religion. These are the lenses through which we can examine the deeper impact and implications of religious belief.
Let's start with the metaphysical then. What exactly does that encompass in the context of religion?
The metaphysical dimension deals with questions about the nature of reality, existence, and being. It explores the unseen world, the relationship between the physical and the spiritual, and the ultimate source of all things.
So, it's about the big picture, questions that go beyond our everyday experience.
Exactly. It's about exploring concepts like God, the soul, the afterlife, and the meaning of life itself. Religions offer different metaphysical frameworks for understanding these concepts, providing answers to questions that science often can't address.
Okay, that makes sense. So, how does the cultural dimension tie into all of this?
The cultural dimension refers to the way religion shapes and is shaped by the culture in which it exists. Religion influences art, music, literature, architecture, social norms, and even political systems.
So, it's a two-way street. Religion influences culture, and culture influences how religion is expressed and practiced.
Precisely. Think about the role of religious music in different cultures, from Gregorian chants to gospel choirs. Or consider the influence of religious themes in art, from Renaissance paintings to Islamic calligraphy.
And of course, religious festivals and holidays are often deeply embedded in cultural traditions.
Absolutely. They provide opportunities for communities to come together, celebrate their shared heritage, and reinforce their cultural identity.
All right, so we've covered the metaphysical and the cultural dimensions. Now, let's talk about the ethical dimension.
The ethical dimension of religion refers to the moral principles and values that a religion promotes. It provides a framework for determining what is right and wrong, good and bad, and how individuals should behave towards each other and the world around them.
So, it's about the rules and guidelines that religions provide for living a moral life.
Exactly. Many religions have specific codes of conduct, such as the Ten Commandments in Judaism and Christianity, or the Five Precepts in Buddhism. These codes provide guidance on issues like honesty, compassion, justice, and respect for life.
And the ethical dimension often extends beyond individual behavior to encompass social justice issues, such as poverty, inequality, and environmental stewardship.
Absolutely. Many religions have a strong tradition of advocating for the poor and marginalized, and promoting peace and reconciliation.
So, to recap, we've looked at the core components of religion: beliefs, rituals, and the social dimension. And we've explored the metaphysical, cultural, and ethical dimensions, which provide a framework for understanding the deeper implications of religious belief.
Exactly. And hopefully, this has provided some insight into the multifaceted nature of religion and its enduring impact on human societies.
It's a complex and fascinating topic, and one that deserves continued exploration.
Indeed. Thanks for joining us on this journey of discovery.
Until next time.